behind that. Before that, I just want to outline. I am following the outcome-based program. So first thing, at the end of this session, you can be able to get a basic knowledge on how to write the article in a quality manner and do a publication in a refereed journal or conference. And you can be able to understand the role of UG and PG student and research scholar contribution as a faculty, how you can be able to mingle with them. Third one is what are the tools to apply for your desired work. Most of them we are migrating towards AIML. So what are the tools, open source software, what we can able to share? Just I want to going to share some of the tools. Then what are the analyzing tools which are used for typesetting and for checking the grammar? Most of you may aware. Just once again, I want to do the knowledge sharing. Second thing, plan and evaluate your project. Most of them, I just want to tell any work, any paper writing, anything, I will consider it as a project. How you can evaluate yourself, because self-evaluation is the best evaluation as far as myself, and how you can able to create your end product. So this is my outline of the program. So first of all, what is the ultimate goal for most of our faculties in India is to do the publication in a refereed journal. Especially, we will tell it as a Scopus indexed journal or Web of Science. Just a minute. Okay. So this is the goal. I am preparing an article and I want to publish that article in a reputed journal or in a conference. But what is the problem is most of us are very unsuccessful due to various reasons. First reason is we are doing publication for the purpose not due to the pressurization of your so-called head of the department or due to the management. Second thing, whether we are involved in any article preparation and we are publishing, that is also a question mark. Third thing, whether we are publishing in a related journal, that is also very important. So to give more insight on that, first of all, we need to understand what is the Web of Science and what is Scopus indexing. So both Web of Science and Scopus are indexing bodies. So they are Web of Science is controlled by a company called as Clarivate. Scopus is controlled by the company called as Elsewhere. Both are a product, it is not a company. So both are indexing bodies, which is constituted by a set of world-renowned doctoral people. It is nothing like a annual general body where most of the who are very high professional candidates from various countries will get participate, and they will self-nominate and they will constitute this Web of Science and Scopus. So next thing, most of us have a problem in indexing. That is, I have published a journal and it is not getting indexed in the Scopus. Most of you have, especially in the year 2020-21, most of you have a problem in publication in publishing your journal or indexing your journal in Scopus. That is the main important issue. Okay, so here the main reason why this indexing is happening is you must have the main reason for this is ranking. Some of you have seen in some journals or in some newspapers, from US, this college is having the higher rank. Likewise, you have seen the publication. Likewise, how we are getting the ranking is based upon one of the product of Scopus called as Cymago STR. They have publishing this ranking system. So here, based upon this ranking system only, we can able to get the details. So simply they are doing a data analytic or a web scraping. They are scraping the data which is published in the publisher website, and they are indexing those published title, and they are telling it as an index. So we are feeding the information to the elsewhere and clarified for indexing. So here, if you see, our country India is in the 7th rank, and US in the 1st rank. So this here before that 2016. Why I want to mention this year 2016 is during that year only new ranking system, NIRF, National ranking system, has been introduced. After that only the number of publications has been improved dramatically from India. Those publications you are seeing in the screen is the number of titles which are indexed in Scopus. So which are indexed considered as a scholarly articles. So here this is the main reason they our current government has want to project India that we are also strong in the research community, so that they want to induce us in publishing it in scholarly articles. One main thing I want to highlight here, both India and China is highly doing self-citation. Self-citation means doing citation on our own. If you see China, it is in number 2. Definitely it will cross in by 2024. I will tell you what is the reason. Because publication in scholarly journal is going in a rapid way by reverse engineering, and the self-citation of China is almost half of it. Okay, so this is the main important issue. If you can able to see the citable documents also, the citation per document is just 11%. Means out of 100 documents, only 11 documents are acceptable or citable. So this is the one of the main important issue where the growing economical countries are facing, where you can able to see in citable document rank, United Kingdom automatically come in the 2nd place. So we need to write the article more efficiently and more transparently and with some results. So this is very important as far as our concern. First thing, don't compromise in your writing skills. People in your concern will tell you you need to write publish 4 papers. I will tell you publishing 4 papers, Scopus papers in a year is highly impossible. Maximum you can able to do 1 paper or 2 paper. Please don't compromise. Okay. First thing, you if you are selecting a topic, for example, you are guiding a research scholar. Most of our institution are autonomous institution. Now, like PG scholar, we are also now doing guidance for the UG scholar for the entire full year. Okay, so like this, for example, here we are taking an ECG signal for smart medical technology. We are taking a thing. What are the basic structure you need to write? You must have an abstract. Okay, you must have an abstract, and you must write a small introduction, which needs to be in broader view. Not only you need to write about ECG signal, how this, apart from ECG, how this measurement type, what is meant by electromyogram and electrocardiogram. I am telling with a simple example how you have to write a signal in with various biomedical signal, and you have to cite. Then a block diagram is very, very important. See, block diagram, if you see when we are as a publisher, when we are seeing, we can able to see the introduction, and we can able to see a system and then presentation. Even the papers, the number of pages is around 3 pages to 4 pages. That is not the case. You must have a proper block diagram. There are so many online facilities are there. Online drawing softwares are there, or one important software called as eDraw. eDraw is a very sound software where you can able to draw your block diagram which you want to intend to present for your existing system or to the implemented system. Here I just showing a conference paper. I am showing a conference paper structure which is a survey paper. So here we have written it here, all the introduction where it all the analysis which has been done in the ECG along with the other analyzed signals. Then I am categorizing the types of ECG signals, and based upon that how I am doing. Similarly, same thing you have to do for your research. So how again there is a question will come, sir, how I can able to improve my skills in the research, how I have to do a research paper. Simple. For example, you want to do a small paper writing in ECG, or take it as a machine learning in one particular topic, say rainbow forest algorithm. Okay, so or in CNN, anything you want to do is first go to Internet IEEE Explorer, just search in the search engine by putting those keywords, and you will get lot of results. Just study the only the abstract content. Okay, just study the abstract content, you will get a wide knowledge. Okay, this is like a pyramidal structure. You know what is how a pyramidal structure will be there. If you in particularly in the field of article writing, you need to first prepare the you need to do the literature survey. Literature survey is playing an exact role in article preparation. Almost I will give 70% of weight for the literature survey. Most of the research scholars or faculty or UG scholars or PG scholars won't do this. If you do an extensive literature survey, okay, then automatically the implementation and results will be a cakewalk, because you have done an extensive survey on the particular research field. You will get a lot of variation how in modifying that particular algorithm or any results, and you can able to automatically write a paper. So here literature survey or survey analysis is very, very important. Automatically then you can able to write a survey manuscript. Based upon that, then you will write your own modified algorithm with comparison with the existing algorithm. Once again, I just want to show the survey paper. Here we have surveyed various noises in the, again in survey, here most of the people for rejection in the journal, what is happening is, here people will do a general survey. Here what we have done, what are the various type of noises, important noises which are affecting the ECG signal. That is our main important objective. So when you are doing a survey, your objective should be very clear. You have to write a objective. So here I am doing ECG for identifying the noises and various noises. Based upon that, I am giving my analysis how we can able to overcome. So this is a simple survey thing. Next, I want to highlight the references. So when you are writing a survey paper, first of all, refer the latest paper. Okay, cite the latest paper. So this paper which I have written it on back on 2020. So most of the paper which I have written are surveyed or around 2021. Even though I have surveyed back end papers, I have used which are mostly contributing the article. So here, first thing, when you are writing a reference, cite the paper which is related to that, first thing. Second thing, cite a paper which is in the latest year. Now the year is 2022. You can cite a paper in the year of 2021 and 2020 and 2019. There will be lot of papers. So here, based upon this writing, you can be able to understand how various scholars, because when you are writing, you may thought you want to implement the system which may be implemented already by another person in another country, because in research there will be a parallel thinking. So people will always you can be able to come up with a new idea based upon this. Second thing, mostly contribute a journal. Okay, when you are writing a survey paper, mostly contribute your reference from a journal, and you correctly write the name and title as per the details style given in that particular journal. So now we have written the paper. Second issue, sir, I have now confident. I have written a very good paper in ECG. Now where I have to publish, I don't know which journal is a predatory journal or which publisher is a predatory publisher. I have fulfilled your first thing. Now our problem, my problem is how where I have to publish in a very good journal. So most of our concentration are in Scopus only. So I am just going to the Scopus. There will be two. It is an open forum. Scopus is a product of elsewhere. Okay. Just a minute. I think so. Since we are in, I'm getting this. Okay. I will tell you the way how you can be able to. You need to check it in Scopus. Just click the source area. You will get the detail. Anyway, I just give me a minute. Give me a second. Whether I can no. Not able to. Okay. Okay, there is some issue in Scopus website. Okay, anyway, I will tell you the idea how you can be able to do the searching. Just go to the source so that you will get a list of data from the source icon. You will you just type electronics and communication. If there will be a drop down box. In the drop down box in the right top side, title, and second thing ISSN, then subject area. Please choose subject area, and you type electronics and communication and choose that particular thing and give search. Okay, so based upon that, you will get a list of journals. Then you can actually, I need to apologize. I don't know why it is Professor Shankar, can you able to check whether scope? Okay, now it is coming. Right. So, guys, I feel you can able to check all the drop down boxes. So here there is a drop down box. Choose a subject area. So in this subject area, just type electronics. So you will get in engineering, electrical and electronic communication engineering. So apply. So this is a simple method which I adopted during my research time. So you are getting a list of journal which is around 1144. So normally in which journal we want to publish? We want to publish in journals only. We don't want to publish in book series or conference proceeding. So here I am choosing only journals. So my result is now reducing to 933. Okay. So this is the another thing. Okay. So now I have another issue. This paper is a survey paper. Now I have a problem. Whether my paper, see, in IEEE communication survey tutorial, only 419 documents has been published in past 3 years. But it is having high number of citation. Almost all the documents are cited. But I know personally, as Swaminathan knows, my document is not up to the level because it is a survey. Mostly this survey and tutorials, I may think deemed myself. So I just want to check the best possibility. So I am searching in a different manner. So where I can able to see high number of documents are published in last 3 years, you can able to come up with the most number of open access journals. See, in IEEE access past 3 years, 50,910. So here now I have greater chance to publish my paper in IEEE access where I have to pay my open access fee. Yes, in general engineering, it is coming. One thing I want to highlight. Most of your almost 70 to 75% of you faculties have experienced this. You have published in some Turkish journal, say Turkish Journal of Medicine or Turkish Journal of Social Science, those things. You are from engineering stream. Don't forget, you are from engineering stream. When you go to this Turkish journal, there will be a item called a subject area. Whether that subject area is matching with your publication, you first need to check. Okay. If it is matching, then only you need to publish that article in the journal. You should not right away, you should not give a paper to a third party person and you should not publish for an amount of 10,000, 15,000. If the subject area is not matching, temporarily Scopus will index. Okay. First of all, one thing, temporary elsewhere will index as a Scopus indexed article. Later, when that journal is come under verification or in yearly verification, if they check there is any suspected publication, say high amount of publication in a single year, without a zero tolerance, they will remove all the paper because they will analyze. Because Scopus will think they are having a artificial intelligence called as radar. Okay, tool called as radar, which they developed after 2020. That's why when you are doing bulk publication in from the year 2020, most of our journals are kicked out immediately and the indexing also removed. If you see in some of the journal you have published, even though it is kicked out, it will be indexed in the Scopus, but the journal will not be in the Scopus anymore. The reason is the journal the article which you are published in that journal is engineering journal and it is matching your content subject area. If you are publishing it in a social science journal, for example, you are publishing a engineering content in a social science journal, automatically, definitely it will be removed. You need not to check. Definitely, it will be removed from Scopus without no tolerance. Scopus need not to. There is nobody cannot control, neither a third party whom you are giving a paper for publication. They will do only simply publication. They won't guarantee you indexing. If they are giving you a guarantee of indexing, means they are fooling you, or they doesn't have a knowledge on indexing. First thing. Second thing, neither publisher nor the article author cannot influence the elsewhere to index your journal, to index in Scopus. Okay, right? So this is a purely analytical body, purely happening on the artificial intelligence based software called as radar, which they have developed. So they are doing only analytica. So if anything happening in a suspicious way, automatically they will remove it without zero tolerance. So kindly first of all understand that. So whenever you are writing an article, write it and publish it in a very reputed journal based upon this, as I told like this. So now again there is a thing. Now I can even in open access I can able to see Q1 journals. There are again you can able to see Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 journals. Now I need high number of article published journal, and also I need to publish in a Q4 journal, because in Q4 journal only open access fee will be very low. So just choose quarantine code and just refresh your results. You will get around 109 results. So among these 109 journals, you can choose your best journal which is having high number of publication. I can recommend first 10 journals. Definitely you can able to, I will bet you follow this process blindly, you will publish on your own. You need not to bang on any other third party people or any other HOD, and you need not to lose your money unnecessarily. See here, apart from open access, some closed access journal also have came. So you can choose a best journal among this, and you can able to do it. Or you have confidence, sir, I have confidence in my writing skills. I feel I can publish in a best publisher, which is in quarantine one. So you can choose only Q1 journals and you can publish. Okay. So this is the another thing. Okay. So almost 195 journals. Q1 journals means those who are having ranking wise high, and their source normalized impact factor will be also high. See here, most of them are Q1 journals, may also be indexed in Web of Science also. Okay, right? So I hope all of you can able to understand this publication in journal in a easier manner. Okay. Second thing, whether it is only for electronics and communication, no, any area you can able to choose. For example, most of us are writing, I can able to see Indians, most of us are writing in artificial intelligence. Say I am writing now artificial intelligence, so there is a subject area will come, choose artificial intelligence. There be a list of journals. Your third party people will do these things based upon like this only. So the artificial intelligence, a list of journals have came. Now for my thing, I am choosing a Q4 journal and I am applying. Okay. So yeah, there is a list of artificial intelligence. Just 35 journals are there. So you can able to publish according to your preference. If you follow this thing, definitely you can publish a survey paper in a journal which is already a reputed one. So, sir, one other thing, whether how I can able to find out a journal which is already a reputed journal, or whether it is kicked out of, whether it will be kicked out of Scopus. First thing, just go to content coverage. You check this journal has been indexed from 2020, and it is on an average publishing the same number of articles. So there is no any suspicious action is happening in this journal. So there is no problem. Then see the citation in what score it is having. So it is having a healthy score. So no problem in via ranking. Then this is the important one. How you can check whether that particular journal can be kicked out from Scopus? You can able to click the number of citation. So what is this journal name? Just I want to confirm. So this journal name is Data Analysis and Knowledge Discovery. Okay. So you just click the citation. So around 304 documents have been done. If you check the citation, if the data analysis and discovery, see, this is called a self citation. A person, that is this author, have cited a same document which is already published in data analysis discovery once again. So this is a Scopus will take it as a self citation. Okay. So many documentations are coming in data analysis, knowledge and discovery. So this is the one of the main problem. Okay. So here the radar will pick this journal if the citation is going beyond 200%. That is, if the number of document is 304 and the number of self citation is around 608, then automatically the radar will pick this journal to once again for re-indexing criteria. It will send to the board. You will as a publisher, we will receive the mail. So you can, as an author, you can check how many number of self-cited document. If the self-cited document is very high compared to the number of documents published, automatically you have to neglect that journal or you need to avoid that journal. Mostly this type of self citation is happening in lower rank journal. That's why we prefer the higher rank journal. In higher rank journal, the self citation will be low. So this is also one important thing. See, these all things which I have learned on my own. So I just want to share you. Some of you may have known regarding this. Some of you may not. Anyway, I want to share this thing. Next thing, after doing the survey, automatically you will come for a article writing. So here, article writing, definitely after doing a good survey, you can able to do a article writing with a implemented system. When you are writing an article with a implemented system, first of all, you have to do a comparison. Once again, I will show one article where it is neglected by the journal. Okay, right? So here, if you see, this is an article which is written based upon an implemented system. There is no block diagram for the existing system and the implemented system. Second thing, the figure, which is I can able to see a graph, but the caption means x-axis, y-axis is not very clear, and that what I have plotted is also not clear. So few things few simple things you need to take care when you are facing a results. Okay. Second thing, avoid showing a result using a Excel sheet, because Excel sheet, yeah, data can be cooked up on the own and you can publish. So instead of using a Excel sheet, there are so many plotter are available. Even you can plot using MATLAB. Simple plotting algorithm are available. Plot it using MATLAB and you copy the output and save it, because Excel graph output cannot be taken unless otherwise. If you are very confident with your output data, you can go for Excel, but I won't recommend the Excel output for any thing. So these are some of the things. The paper has been well written. If you study that paper, the paper has been well written, but the problem is the presentation of that paper is lacking. Okay. So what mistake you should not do is, you should clearly do the captioning of the output graph, and you should plot it in a acceptable plotter like MATLAB or ThinkSoft. There is a tool called as ThinkSoft. Okay, sorry, ThinkSpeak. This is an online tool where most of you people are using it for the Smart India Hackathon program, where for IoT projects and AIML projects, these things are speak IoT. MATLAB programming, you can able to do, which you can able to do many analysis. So use this online tool for your thing. If you do a purchase, there is also a subscription. You will get access to many things. If you are a research scholar, I can recommend to go for a subscription. Apart from this, use a open source. You know what is mean by Google Colab. That is all open source tool, online tool, cloud tool, OpenCV, Anaconda Python, and Caldi. Caldi, some of you may do. Caldi is a very sound software which I personally prefer for AIML in voice processing, which you can able to do it in Linux and Unix OS. So apart from this, MATLAB, why I won't prefer MATLAB is, you any result, if you go for a patenting, there will be a copyright issue or issue will come if you get a result from MATLAB or if you execute via MATLAB. So best thing is use a open source. What is the main problem between a Asian or a Indian and European US? If you go a researcher in US and Europe, people will use only open source system for anything. Even for journal website, they use a system called as OJS, Open Journal System, which is for free, which is a free software where you and me can easily start a website and we can start to run a journal. So better if you use a open source system, it will be helpful for you in future in running the thing. Okay. Apart from this, I hope I have done the thing in Scopus. Similarly, how I will tell you how you can be able to do it in Web of Science. Web of Science is far more easier. You can click match a manuscript. Just you have to give you a title of the manuscript. Just I will give the title and abstract. It will suggest you the best journals which are indexed in Web of Science. One thing, fellows, here both are different indexing body. If a journal is indexed in SCI, it is need not to be indexed in Scopus. Okay, but most of the journals are indexed both in Scopus and SCI. That is a different story. But there are some journals in US which they won't recognize Scopus indexing. They will only recognize SEA indexing. So like there are two standards. I can tell Web of Science is an American standard. Scopus is a European standard. Scopus is a purely a European standard system where it is following. So just if you click find journals, you will get a list of journal in various types of indexing. For example, Applied Science Basel, where it is having it will give you a match score also. How much matching it is getting. Okay. So based upon this thing also, you can able to choose your journal. So based upon this thing only, I have choose my journal during my research time, and I have published very easily during my research time. So go via this and you can able to get the detail. Second thing, so one thing you may know, indexing you can able to see any author, any person on your own, because Scopus is open source. For example, I am Swaminathan. So now I am searching my authorship. I can able to see how many documents has been indexed. Around 37 documents has been indexed in Scopus. Here another issue I want to highlight. Scopus only differentiate which is book chapter, which is conference proceeding, which is article. Okay, right? First thing, see, I have published in a lecture notes of data engineering communication technology in the year 2021, which is also a conference, but it is differentiated it as a book chapter. Scopus only differentiate it as a book chapter, but I have presented it in the conference. Similarly, if you see in same Springer, Smart Innovation System and Technology, it is differentiating it as a conference paper. That is, no, the papers which are published in Smart Innovation System Technology will be considered as conference paper. So here the publisher Springer has no rights or no strong, it cannot able to argue Scopus that it is a book chapter. Neither author like us cannot able to argue, because it will only do the differentiation. Second thing, for example, here I have published a editorial. If it is a open access, automatically it will show it is a open access article. And if I have published it in a journal, it will show it is an article. Mostly, make sure you are publishing in a renowned publisher, and you will get, based upon the searching system, you will get only the list of renowned journal. Next thing I want to highlight, I just tried it out, but it is not coming at the time. Sir, there are some frequently asked questions are there. Sir, I can able to find my article is indexed in Scopus, but I can't able to find whether my article is indexed in Web of Science. Simple. I have just searched an article, a journal which I have published, wireless personal communication. I have gone into the profile page and I have put the article name and I have just searched. During previously I tried out, it is not coming. Just I want to give another try. Sorry, it is not once again coming. I just recommend you to search like this to check whether your article is indexed in Web of Science or not. Through this only you can able to confirm your article is indexed in Web of Science. Okay, like ACIE or WOS. Okay, emerging citation index, or SSI or AHI. Okay, so by this way only you can able to confirm whether your article is indexed in Web of Science. You can, yes, you can able to confirm the indexing. Only for journals. This is applicable only for journals. Some of the conference also telling it is indexing in Web of Science. Till now, that standard is called as Conference Proceeding Citation Index. Web of Science not yet include the search engine for Conference Proceeding Citation Index. So you can't able to check a conference which is indexed in Web of Science. Only thing is you can mail Web of Science customer care support, and then you can check whether that particular conference proceeding title has been included in CBCA. Okay, so that is the only possibility. So coming to the next thing, I just want to answer. So I have done given you a small highlights in various aspects. I just want to give the few FAQs which I have came across from various faculties. If it is SCI indexed, whether the journal is automatically indexed in Scopus, it is need not to be. As I told you earlier, SCI is a different standard. Science citation indexed is done by Web of Science standard. It is citation impact factor is called as Eigen impact factor. Okay, which is almost recognized by the entire world. They are giving the impact factor called as Eigen impact factor IF. Okay, whereas in Scopus they are giving source normalized impact factor, which is simply the mathematics, which we saw earlier in the Scopus website, which is simple mathematics. What is the difference between the Eigen impact factor and the source normalized impact factor? Also, I will just show you with the same example of that journal. I am writing one of my journal, Wireless Personal Communication. Based upon this site score only, this source normalized impact factor and site score will be done. It is simply a mathematics based upon the site score. Site score is nothing but last previous site score of 2022 3.6 is calculated by last previous 3 years document published with the number of citation cited in that by those documents is the simple mathematical calculation. Based upon the site score only, this source normalized impact factor has been done and the ranking also given them. This is purely a Scopus standard or European standard, which is recognized by European Union. Whereas Web of Science, if you go for the Web of Science, it is called having the system called as Eigen impact factor. Okay, Eigen impact factor means it is having a different. Not only it won't take the citation, it will also take the include the content which has been discussed in the social media. Okay, how much the discussion about that article has been done in the social media like LinkedIn, Facebook or YouTube about that article, how the content has been discussed, how that data has been used, those thing also taken for 40%. So I could you can able to understand it has given the weightage of 60% for the site score and 40% of discussion of the article which is published in the journal. So the impact factor which has been given in the Web of Science is far more superior than the impact factor which is given in the Scopus. That's why mostly people are preferring to publish in SCI journals, and they are recognizing it as a scholarly journal. So this is the one main important. Then apart from this, what is Google Scholar indexing? It is a open source indexing where Google is sharing the idea of likely minded people. Like, you will publish your article and index in ResearchGate. Like ResearchGate only, Google Scholar will share your published article where to another person who is doing research in the same area. I have get emails and discussion we have done with my fellow person peer from South Korea, where I have done my research in power amplifier linearization. We have exchanged our ideas. Similarly, a person from US have discussed regarding multi-language cryptography when I have done the work with my peers. Once again, we have done a combined research work. So you will get a mail. People will study your articles. If your articles is really sounded, if it is really good, then definitely you need not to worry for the citation. Citation will automatically will come. Okay. Don't go for self-citation or don't go for improvement of your H index. Frankly, I am telling, I will share my H index and citation. I can proudly tell this 151 citation only I am having. Having a strong knowledge in citation and H index and publisher of my own, I can able to cook up my papers for citation and I can do it for 10,000 citation within a year of time. But why I am not doing means I will eradicate my profile. It won't reach my readers who are actually want to read the articles. Please don't do any cook-up activities or don't do self-citation. If your article is sound, automatically your article will be cited by many of the people. Okay. That is the one thing you need to understand. Okay. So that is Google Scholar. Then next one is, what is the difference between SCI and the SCIE? So till 2019, Clarivate is having 3 standards in engineering: Science Citation Index, Science Citation Index Expanded, and the Emerging Citation Index. See, for SCI and SCIE, there will be impact factor. ESCI, it is in Web of Science, but it don't have impact factor. It is the next level of SCIE. After 2019, there is no concept called as SCI. SCI means high impact factor journals. There is a big talk or a big fight is going on between the publishers. How you are differentiating the journals as high impact factor, low impact factor. So to overcome this issue, Clarivate eradicate this SCI standard, and there is only now there is a only impact factor indexing concept called as SCIE. If you go to Clarivate, if you see Web of Science standard, now you can able to see only 4 standard. One is SCIE, Science Citation Index Expanded. Second one is Emerging Citation Index. Third one is Social Citation Index. Then one AHI. Okay, so these 4 only you can able to do the. So I think so. I have already given the meaning for indexing. Okay. The next one, how you can authenticate a journal. Okay, so you can able to authenticate a journal because India is a country where we are having problem in finding the predatory journal, especially those who are publishing in UGC. So one thing what you have to do is you have to check in 2 websites. One is in ISSN India. That is the one website. Another one thing is ISSN France. ISSN France, where you can able to check what are the journal which has been there. All the journal directory will be there, where you can able to find out the data from ISSN France. So you can able to search any journal which is not even indexed in Scopus. Okay, which is not even indexed in Scopus, but it is there in UGC. Yeah, UGC journal need not to be in ISSN or in Scopus or Web of Science. It is simply a UGC journal. So simply I am typing a journal for ISSN. Once again, I am taking one journal ISSN number, which is from Springer. So if I am giving the ISSN, you can able to find the detail of the journal, who is the publisher and what is the real website. Okay, right? This is the journal wireless personal communication. This is the journal and the publisher detail. Everything has been given in the detail. So this journal is in ISSN. This is not predatory, and you can able to check the last modification regarding the journal has been done in Netherlands on 2009. So likewise, you can able to search the journal detail and the journal website. So based upon like this only you have to do. Okay, so that you can able to avoid the predatory journals, especially in UGC, because mostly journals from some cloned website has been coming from China, Europe and Russia. So please be aware of the same. Okay, so this is how you can able to find out the authenticity of the journal. How to choose a journal for publication? I think so I have already given the explanation. What is conference proceeding, book chapter and journal? Yes, I have given the definition for all these things. How Scopus is differentiating conference proceeding, everything else. Then I have the article and how I have to choose a journal. I think so I have done the same. Then this is a very important question as an Indian concern. Whether can I submit a journal article at the same time in two journals? Please try to avoid, because most of the premium journal publisher like Springer, elsewhere, having a submission system called as editorial manager or OJS submission system or MC manuscript submission system. So in this submission system, if you submitted, automatically your article will be in the third plagiarism checking account. It will be mapped. So automatically the editor of the journal can able to check the plagiarism, and if the plagiarism is really high, automatically he will return the article. Some of you may have witnessed, when you submit the article on Monday, it may have returned it on Thursday itself. The reason is simple. You may have done submission on two journals at a time. So submission in alternative journal is not acceptable between the publisher. Please don't do it. Last thing, what is intellectual property rights? See here, intellectual property rights are three things actually. Patent, copyrights and trademark. Here as a India, we are not still aware of these things. If you go to Europe and US, it is a serious thing. Knowledge rights is a serious money making machine. They will sue you for if you are violating the knowledge rights. So here IPR, you must be aware of your rights, your knowledge right. So if any new novel idea which has been done by you, immediately file a patent. Here filing a patent is just 1,500 rupees. Now it is very easy. You can do it on the online method also. You can do it in offline method by going to the research centers, which is in Hyderabad, Chennai, or in Bangalore, Mumbai, Kolkata, and Delhi. Or if sir, I have my work is not a novelty, but I have written a good literature work, or if I have done a good written a good article which will be useful for the future thing, is I will tell you. First thing is you file for a copyright. Here in India, an algorithm, computer algorithm, or a new concept which is in software or anything else, they won't give patent if unless otherwise if it is implemented in a hardware. You can go. I can recommend you. You can first immediately go for copyright. You can file a copyright. This one also again you can do it in via online. There are so many copyright agents are there, so that you can able to file it. Trademark is nothing but logo. See here, logo is very important. Violation of the logo means anybody can parallelly start and they may defame your name. So logo is also very important, and you must file a trademark, so that only if anybody doing a parallel work and if you claim your trademark, automatically you can able to close. Okay, so these are some of the things. I just want to conclude my session. So do a proper literature analysis with results, so that the implementation will be easy. If you are using any simple software, definitely check grammatical errors. So there are a few grammatical checking errors like Quillbot, Grammarly are available. Now we are seeing in WhatsApp group, people are giving it for low cost, even for checking plagiarism, in Turnitin, they are giving it in the low cost. Kindly use it. Don't think it as a prestige issue. Before submitting, check for grammar. Definitely, people in Europe will check the grammar also. One of the reviewer will be a English proofreader for your journal. If it is going for 3 or 4 members review. Okay. Second thing, do a combined work with your UG and PG scholar. Already I feel engineering college from Tamil Nadu, they are doing like that. Only thing is, they are pressurizing the UG students. Write a paper and come and you publish. UG scholar doesn't have an idea. What is the problem with the UG scholar is he is once again going to any project center, come up with the paper also and paying some 12,000, and he is giving some plagiarized document, and when you are submitting, it is a plagiarized document. It is not only embarrassment for you, it is also an embarrassment for the scholar. Why there is a plus point is there for UG or PG scholar, if and only now there is a thing where UG scholar may go for abroad studies, like in US or UK or Europe. If that UG scholar is published in a IEEE conference, if a UG scholar is published in a Springer conference, those content will be accepted, so that they may increase the chance to get the PG with the funding. So they will give they will decide the funding based upon the research publication. So the scholars in US, even an undergraduate scholar will do a publication in conference and in journals. Next thing, do it in a reputed publication. Any conference or journal, do it in a reputed publication. All of us know what is IEEE. It is a conference come journal publication, which is a non-profit organization. Springer is also a renowned publisher in Europe, in Netherlands. Elsewhere is also a renowned publisher situated in Netherlands. American Institute of Physics. This is one open access conference, which is now got eye-catchy during the COVID time. Then Institute of Physics, IOP. Now I think so. Material science is also now once again re-indexed in Scopus. So they are having 3 proceedings. Both AIP and IOP proceedings are open access. So proceeding rates will be high, where you can publish and it will be indexed in Scopus also. Here AIP proceedings and IOP proceedings, both are conference proceedings only, where you can able to see your indection also in the Scopus, where you can able to confirm whether that is a proceedings. Okay, simple thing. Once again, I am showing it in source. So if you may ask, sir, how this AIP proceeding itself is coming in the database, but when I am seeing my conference proceeding is not coming. Simple only thing is AIP proceeding they have took the ISSN number, International Standard Serial Number, so that they have indexed it in the permanent database, where you can able to check your conference proceeding from the Excel sheet, which you can able to download from the Scopus database, where you can download from the Scopus site. From the Scopus source list, you can able to download, and in the conference proceeding sheet, you can able to check whether it is indexed in Scopus or not. Okay, so this is the another thing. Last but not manuscript, you don't go for a middleman. See here, from 2017 to 2021, I am seeing publish your own paper on your own skill. I have given you some tools which you and I hope I have given you confidence, where you can approach as an author, you can approach the publisher directly via your searching skill. Develop your searching skill. Don't ask questions to other people. These are simple things. Don't give your paper for quick publication to any middleman. Definitely you will end up in misery. As a faculty, almost 99.9% all of the people from Tamil Nadu or elsewhere from India have suffered the same. Please don't do that, because it is your hard-earned money. As a faculty, I am also a faculty. In previous time, I have seen people, but I have a very adamant mindset that I will go on my own activity, that I will publish in my reputed journal, and I will publish only 1 or 2 paper as a first author. Okay, right? So how you can able to approach me, or how you can utilize me? You can utilize me for any joint research idea, proposal, submission, anything in DST or AICT, any copyright idea. We have our own publisher, which we started on 2020. So to forming a new journal or writing a self copyrighted books, or doing Scopus conferences, any proposals are welcome. Any NBA Tier 1, only Washington Accord Tier 1 program, accreditation program for autonomous institution or deemed universities, any consultation will be done. Apart from this, I am a volunteer service. I will do guest lecture, FDP program and workshop. This is purely volunteer. I have pledged as a IEEE person. I will do only volunteer service. If any institution is paying, I will return it as a funding to any research scholar or PG scholar for their publication amount. So this is how you can place. I hope I have given some idea. I just want to finish. If you have any question, now you can ask. You can ask via message so that I can. Sumati, okay. There are two questions from one from a gentleman Tilakraj. How to know whether my selected journal is in SCI index or not? Yeah, that's I have told you. It is not coming. I have told you once again. I will show you. Just go to do the search in the Web of Science portal. Once again, I will tell you. I have published a journal in Web of Science portal. Okay. So, for example, I have published in wireless personal communication. Just go do a search. You will get data. You will go to its profile page. In the profile page, there will be a search topic within journal. Just search your article title. For example, this is my article title. Here, unfortunately, it is not coming due to some technical error. So normally it will come. You can do it in your via in your system also. Only thing is you must have a login. Whether your librarian or your publisher, I done it in via my publisher login. Whether your librarian or your publisher must having a login, because this is a closed search engine. Unlike like your Scopus, it is not open. Definitely, if you have a login and if you searched it, definitely you will get. You can able to validate that is indexed in SCI or not. I hope I have answered for Tilak. Thank you for asking this question. Sir, kindly suggest some good software tools for drawing architecture diagram. That's what I have told you. eDraw. Architecture means once again you are going to do a drawing via block diagram. So eDraw is the best architectural diagrammatic system. Most of the drawings I have done via eDraw. Once again, I want to highlight you people. Please draw your own block diagrams. Please don't copy from any paper. Please don't take screenshots from any paper. If you are taking screenshot from any paper, please do citation in the caption area. That particular diagram has been taken from that particular paper. Please do the citation and include it in the reference, so that there won't be any issue. Is IEEE Explore has impact factor when the paper are published through conference? That's what Ms. Rati, I want to tell you very clearly. Some conference proceeding, I have told you, some conference proceedings may have took ISSN number. Okay. They may have the impact factor. For example, I will show you, even in IEEE, there is some conference or there. So this is a robotic conference, IEEE robotic conference, which is a IEEE conference proceeding. The organizers, okay, of this particular robotic conference took ISSN. Okay, if there is ISSN, definitely you can check it with the impact factor. But it will index as a conference proceeding. There is no difference. You cannot consider it as a journal. When you are searching, here itself the Scopus will tell you what type it is. Source type, it is differentiated it as a conference proceeding. Okay, right? So here IEEE Explore, most of them doesn't have impact factor. Okay, because it may have discontinuity. Some of them have impact factor based if it is having ISSN number. So the conference which you have published, if you have published in the ISSN number, then you will have an impact. See whether the article, that's what I am telling. Once again, she is asking the same question. The IEEE will submit the paper for Scopus indexing. Okay. Here also, all IEEE conference won't be indexed in Scopus. I am very clear. It will be considered for indexing in Scopus. Okay, right? It will be submitted for considered for indexing in Scopus, but there will be a quality checking criteria. They will randomly pick 3 to 4 articles, and they will check the body who are the doing the conductor the conference, who are the technical program committee. Likewise, they will do. Now IEEE conference you cannot able to conduct without the consent of your local chapter. For example, now we are in Tamil Nadu, you must have a consent of Madras section. So Madras section chairman need to approve you. So automatically he will also come in the technical program chapter. Okay. So that is the thing. Any tips to avoid plagiarism? Any tip? So here a simple thing, you have to write on your own. That is a simple tip. Most of the people are doing is they are doing the copying the words from an article, and they have buying the quillbot. Okay, and they are doing paraphrasing using the quillbot. This is what happening after 2019. I can able to see the paper where it is almost chop stock, but the plagiarism is low. If you start to write on your own, you need not to go for this paraphrasing software like Grammarly or Quillbot. Okay, just you can publish on your own. That is the simple tip. Okay. Suppose I am going to publish my article in the journal like Cytologica. Is the particular journal in SCI index or not prior to publication? So, you are asking this Cytologica. I just want to check whether it is in. Just you need to search in the search engine. Give a search. Sorry. Yes, Cytologia is indexed in SCI. There is no any indicator. So Tilakraj, you may submit your journal in Cytologia. It will be indexed in SCIE. If that journal is got caught in any issue, now I want to tell another information. Clarivate is also removing journals from indexing, which are indexed in Web of Science. They automatically give you an alarm, red color alarm, that this particular journal is under review. They automatically will tell. So please avoid those journals. If Cytologica is under the threat of indexing, If you go and check, the journal is under review, a red color mark will come. If that red color mark has came, then automatically you can avoid that journal. If after publication, after you got your volume number and issue number, not online first, after you got your online number and issue number, if you copy paste your article title and search, definitely it will show your title as a indexed article. I hope I have answered for Tilak Raj. Sir, please explore the meaning of SNIP and SJR. That's what source normalized impact factor. I am telling the abbreviation and journal rank. So source normalized impact factor is only for Scopus, and whereas Web of Science is eigen impact factor, IF. Thank you. Difference between ISBN and ISSN and impact factor journal, that is DOI journal. Okay, right. So this is a very important question. I don't know what's the name of that person, Galaxy A22. I appreciate you. This is also some of the frequently asked question. These people will be people will ask. So what is the difference between ISBN and ISSN? So ISBN is International Standard Book Number. If you go to any proceeding, it will be considered as a book publication. Definitely a proceeding or a journal or a book or a book chapter, definitely compulsorily it will have a ISBN number. But only a book series and select a journal and a conference will have a ISSN number. For example, we know some book series in Springer, like lecture notes on network system. It is having a ISSN number. Okay. So ISSN number is a international standard serial number, which will be often used for journal, book series, and for even for conference proceeding. Okay. It ISSN number is like a database. Then DOI will be mostly used for as a object identifier. So, for example, I will first explain what is I hope I have explained what is ISSN. DOI, once again, I will go with the example with one of my journal. So here DOI, when I am clicking the title, it will go to the website. It is like a library number. When you are going to a library, what you will do? You will search for a book based upon the information given in the library. Go to the rack A22 and in the row 3 and in the row 3, fourth book will be your book, say wireless communication book. It will come, right? Sorry, unfortunately, once again, I have some few limitations since I can't be able to use this Springer documentations. Just a minute. I will try with I2. DOI number will give if any publication is done on the same name and you want to overcome, DOI number will help you. See, now I am copying this DOI number and I am doing Google search of this DOI number. There may be same type title which may be published, but when I am searching my DOI number, my publication which I have done it with my peer review, peer authors will come. Okay, so it will give the authenticity of my publication, or it will give the identification of my article. Its abbreviation is Digital Object Identifier. In India, the company name called as Process is issuing the DOI. Apart from that, you can validate the DOI in DOI.org. Whether actually your DOI number is valid DOI number, you can validate in DOI.org. So if you are copy paste your DOI number, and if you are submitting, it should go to that website where it has been published. Otherwise, that DOI number is not registered with that process. See, I have done the DOI number and I have validated my DOI number. See, my published article has came. So this is like a library number. I hope I have answered you. Galaxy A22. Thank you so much. Harik, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thanks. Any Google form for attendance? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. If a journal in present in Web of Science, so that we can consider all the published article of the journal are present in. That's what I told you, Tilak. There are 3 different Web of Science standards are there. Not all article published in or in SCI. Okay, there is no. First of all, kindly understand, it is not ACI indexed, ACIE index. Here there is no concept called as ACI. Kindly understand, there is concept only called as Science Citation Index Expanded. ACI is has been removed by 2019 itself. Okay. Now Cytologica is in ACI. Now I am typing on journal. This is also in Web of Science. See, what is the indexing? It is in Emerging Source Citation Index. If you go and see for this journal, there will be no impact factor. For Emerging Source Citation Index journal, the impact factor won't be available. Only for SCIE journal and SSCI journal, impact factor will be there. Kindly understand. Okay. Thank you. Thank you all participants. I hope I have given you the thing. Sir, I think so. I have answered all the people. Anyway, I will give 1 minute so that any of you people can ask. I appreciate the audience, those who have participated. I hope I have given you some new ideas. I have shared you new ideas. If you really like, kindly refer me to your institution, and you can consult me. You can email me anytime to this email sammbudy@gmail.com, so that the consultation will be done. One thing I will be very clear, my guest lecture and FDP workshop will be volunteer service, but my consultation with research ideas, proposal and new copyright ideas, and for NBA Tier 1 will be chargeable. So based upon that only I will be done. Apart from this, I will write my mobile number also, so that you can able to catch it upon 8946053266. My name is Dr. J N Swaminathan. You can contact me anytime. Okay. If I have not attended your call or not messaged you, I will surely reply you. Wait for some time, because maybe I will be indulged in any meeting or presentation. Okay. Thank you so much. Sir, any other doubts I can clarify? Otherwise, we can wrap.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your valuable seminar, and you have given more input to the faculty members and the upgrades who are attending this. And you can see this, a lot of people are standing, you don't see any sort of counting, reducing in the participant list. And this shows that our program is so successful. And of course, we will be having one more seminar after 15 days. We will be discussing about how to write a paper very clearly. And Professor, you have to accept this invitation and you have to get into the depth of SCA journal writing. Thank you very much. Thank you for.
I hope. Anyway, I will accept your invitation. I have to thank AMS institution, and I have thank personally Principal Dr. Sadish and.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. I hope I have a valuable presentation to your institution. Hope it will be helpful for those who have attended and stay tuned for almost 2 hours. I think so. The participants need not bear it up to 100. All of them have seen. So it is really heartwarming for me. Almost 100 participants have seen my presentation. It is really happy for me. So hope I have given you a very good presentation. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll close this webinar right now. Thank you, participants. You fill the feedback, and based upon the feedback form only, you will be given your certification. Thank you very much.